Out of the Shadows by Justina Ireland is the second young adult novel to release under the High Republic. It takes place a few months after the Rising Storm, and having picked up the audio version, I really enjoyed the story. The narration, not so much, but I'll get to that later. The story follows Silvestri Yarrow, a former member of the Bind Guild, who is struggling to make ends meet after the death of her mother, and heads to Coruscant to try and find a job that will cover her mounting debt and then some. Rinestra Rowe, or Vern as her Padawan calls her, has been summoned to Coruscant by her former master Stellan Gios, and Reef Stylus, who along with his master has also been summoned to Coruscant, but by the Jedi Council. The Nihil are currently working on some kind of hyperspace weapon that can seemingly pull ships out of hyperspace no matter where they are in the galaxy. Whilst on Coruscant, the Jedi end up tagging along with Silvestri while she is on a job. The job ends up going sideways and some of them are taken prisoner by the Nihil. Those that were not taken prisoner track down their friends, locating the location of the hyperspace weapon, are fighting shores aboard the weapon, but everyone makes it out safely and the weapon is destroyed. The book was a great addition to the High Republic. Justina Ireland did a really good job at not making it boring. Although not my favourite book, it certainly builds off what comes before and highlights the state of the Republic and the Jedi after the Battle of Valo. Having got the audio version, Keller Lee does an okay job at narrating, apart from male characters, who nearly all sound the same. The quality of this audiobook in kind words is bad. It's really bad. There is only music at the beginning and the end, and there was not even an effort made by the editors to add a single sound effect. The opening to new chapters might as well cut off the end of the previous ones, because how abrupt they are. Like, the chapter ends and it's straight away to the next chapter. There's no pause. It's bad. As audiobooks go, this one is bad. If you plan on getting this book, don't bother with the audio version. Unless a company like Listening Library does a version with Dan Bittner narrating, who, by the way, narrated the last young adult novel and would have made more sense in terms of continuity, because when the characters from Into the Dark spoke, my brain was just trying to replace her voice with his, and it sort of made it less enjoyable. Anyway, before I lose myself in a rant about how bad the audiobook is, the story itself is great. Just buy a hard copy and ignore the audio version. I've listened to it, so you don't have to. This has been the Hyperspace Broadcast. Thank you for watching.